Alright guys, so today is a day that I've been waiting on for a long time. I've got the truck packed up and I've got a lot to do on the boat, but we are leaving to go to Lake Okeechobee. Well, we're gonna go to South Florida. We're probably gonna fish Okeechobee. Probably gonna fish a couple other lakes too, but we're gonna start at Lake Okeechobee. We're staying at Roland Martin's Marina. Really excited about this trip. It's about 11 hours down there, so we're gonna make the drive today and get in late tonight, fish all day tomorrow. We're gonna film the whole thing so that hopefully we can have a good time and have it on camera, put it on YouTube, and get people to subscribe and comment and all that stuff. So I'm gonna get the boat straightened up, wait on Houston to get here, and we're gonna roll on out. So follow along and let's see what all I can get loaded up. We're loading up a bunch of reaction innovations. We got sweet beavers, we got machete worm, we got some Trixie shark, little dipper, we got regular skinny dipper. I'm just gonna throw all those right in there. We'll fool with those when we get there. Got some dirty jigs, swim jigs, punch skirts, no jack something jigs. We got more dirty jigs. And here's that box of good stuff y'all can't see yet. This right here is a bad sucker. Unfortunately, I've got it blurred out and you can't see it, but it's a bad sucker. But we're gonna fish with that this week. So load it in here like so. Not a lot of tackle. Got a frog box, topwater box, jig box, and a hook box. That's about it. And this is a jig box that I take pictures with. That's ready to go. All we're pretty much bringing is big sticks, a lot of 7-4 heavies. That swim bait's gonna get cut off pretty soon. A lot of 7-4 heavies, a lot of 7-6 heavies, a lot of 7-10 heavies. We're pretty much going for one thing and one thing only, and that'd be them big ones. You want to put your rods in here? Yeah. So they don't get fricked up. We got the boat loaded up. We're super excited. Houston's back there. Y'all are going to meet Houston later for those of you who haven't met Houston yet. I figure most of you probably have, but yeah, that starts on the front. That end starts on the front. So we got everything loaded up. Now we're going to put the cover on and head down to Florida. We got an 11-hour drive. We're about to get it started right now.
$11 hours, that puts us there at like, not too late.
No. Not too early, but
no, it could be worse.
Well, we've made it to Belimpy, America's Sub Shop. And personally, me and Houston don't really believe that because I've never heard of Belimpy before. Definitely not America's Sub Shop, but hey, at least they got a big cow. We try to get on the big cow bag. Payday, Germex, and an overly priced bottle of water. Travel essentials. So, I had an 11-hour drive. We've made it about, I think, 5 hours or 6 hours. So we've got about 5 or 6 hours left, which really sucks. But on the flip side of that, at least we're going to Lake Okeechobee, and it's gonna be sunny, not really that windy, and hopefully we're gonna catch some big ones. Yay. But for now, we're gonna keep driving off into the night. We're gonna be there around 2 a.m., which really sucks, but we'll get a good early start to the morning, get us some grits and some water for breakfast. And yeah, we'll go. So, yep, this will be travel this first part of this video is gonna be a little bit of travel. I'm not gonna show a ton because really, no one really wants to see traveling, because traveling is seriously probably the worst thing you could do, driving. And so I really feel like it'd be a terrible idea to make a video that has a lot of driving in it, because not a lot of people would want to watch that. So probably gonna end that about right now. So the next time we turn this camera back on, we're gonna have some grits and water. We'll turn it on when we pull up to the camp, and we'll see what we got working with. So that'll be happening about right now. This part of the video may or may not get played, but the critical part of travel, which really sucks anyhow, is having a partner who can just cover for you on the night shift. Because them old 11-hour drives just really suck. So this video is not sponsored by, but definitely brought to you by Red Bull. Critical for second leg of this trip. So now we're gonna continue. Hopefully Houston doesn't kill us. We got 3 hours. I'm gonna try to sleep for at least an hour and a half, maybe 2. Maybe we might finish off again. But anyhow, off here for now. See y'all when we get to Roland Martin Marina. Well, we have finally made it about 12 hours later to Lake Okeechobee, and gonna go to bed right now. So unpack the truck, go to bed. We'll see y'all first thing in the morning. And yeah, super excited about catching some fish. We'll see y'all very shortly. All right, well, me and Houston finally got up. It's about 9 o'clock. Oh shit, I gotta get my watch. About 9 o'clock. The house was so cold, super cold, but hey, pretty decent sleep. Here's the kitchen. It's a little small turd kitchen, and go outside. Not a lot out here. Some other trailers, but what we do have. Oh, camera fogged up. We just pulled up to Roland Martin Marine Center. We need some hooks, we need some braid, and some waypoints. That was it. Let's see what they got here. Oh, they got a Ranger boat in the dead middle. That's kind of cool. Let's see. The only reason I bought that Dirty Sanchez because there's not a lot of them on the peg, and that normally means that somebody's been buying them. I got Guggen baits here. Hi Houston, you need you some Guggen baits? You need you some Guggen baits? What about running? We've got the Lake Master card.
Right now the lake's down to 1172, so anywhere you run it's going to be very dangerous. You've got to really stay in the boat trails. If you were going to attempt to cut across the lake, which I know you don't know where the hole in the wall is, I would run down to Uncle Joe's and come back up Uncle Joe's Canal and run the lake that way. Okay. If you try to cut across at 12 right now, it's very dangerous. Okay. You'll be crying for a lower unit.
Yeah. Well, okay. We won't try that. Is it best to drive over there and put in?
Yes, sir.
100%?
Yes, sir. 100% would be to go put in a Harney Pond or Indian Prairie Canal or somewhere over in that area, and ease out. Don't be flying out. Just ease out, and you'll see they went and put PVC up to show everybody where the channel is up there. So, and if you're going to Monkey Box, it's kind of shallow right now. Okay. So that would be your smarter bet.
Okay. All right, so y'all heard that. He says that we should not put in here and try to run to where we want to go because the water's really low. I don't even know what regular full pull is, but the water on Lake Okeechobee is really low right now. So we're gonna listen to the man. He said 100% he would not run. So I feel like if he says 100%, then we probably should listen to the man. So we're gonna drive to the Kissimmee River, put in there, and go fishing. Have fun. We're gonna fish all day, probably fish till dark, and see what we can come up with. And yeah, I think it should be fun. We're excited. Probably not gonna fish here tomorrow, I would bet, but we're excited. He said 100%.
My man said it's really dangerous.
He said really dangerous. So I feel like we probably should not try to put in.
No doubt.
He said we would be crying. My man in there said we would be crying for a new lower unit. He didn't say you might need one. He said you will be crying. You will be crying for a new lower unit. Just come on.
Dude.
Just come on.
It's okay, dude. Dude, that sucker looks ready to bite me.
Yeah, he hates when people walk by his dog. We put in at the Kissimmee River. We're gonna try to take this pretty dang easy today. There's a lot of rocks on the bank. That's the first thing I noticed. Rocks over there, sand over there. It's 2.7 feet deep and everyone's idling. Probably gonna also join them on that slow idle, but it'll be fun. We're just gonna go find a grass line, start fishing. Problem is there's about a 50 quadrillion grass lines to fish, so we're just gonna hope we get lucky. All right, just like that, we made our plan up. First off, if y'all ever come to Lake Okeechobee, you're gonna notice one thing. They got a lot of freaking bugs, biggins. So here's our plan. As you can see, we have no waypoints. So we put in here, we're gonna run out of this Kissimmee River. A lot of service. All right, we're gonna run out of Kissimmee River. Hopefully that's deep as it looks. Then we're gonna run around this big red because I feel like we need to stay around Kings Bar Shoal and don't run through it. All right, around Kings Bar Shoal. Then we're gonna stop somewhere about right here, maybe about second point, third point, somewhere around there. We're gonna find us a grass point. We're gonna start fishing, throw in a skinny dipper, and hope for the very freaking best. See y'all out there. All right, we made it to our first spot. We're going to start fishing. Over here on this grass, actually. We're gonna start on the grass. Probably do a lot of grass fishing. We're over here by Buckhead Ridge. We just guessed. We just ran around for about, I don't know, probably 10 minutes. Figured let's start there. So if we catch them, we're gonna give you all the waypoints because we'll never be back here ever because it's really big, really sketchy, but maybe we'll catch something. This place is crazy, honestly. You can't, yeah, you can't see the bank anywhere out there. Really huge. So, see what rod we're gonna go with. We got a lot of rods in here. I'm probably gonna get a flipper out just because, and I'm probably gonna get this frog rod out, I guess, just also because. Probably get, I don't know how much I'll throw that one. Uh-oh. You wanna fight? You wanna fight?
Already getting cut off.
We just straight up got cut off. Like, that means we on the juice, baby. We are dialed in on the juice. We got people already wanting to come cut us off. And
You don't want to fight me.
he don't want to fight, bro. That's an all night, bro. I'm getting that 7.6 heavy vapor out, which is what I boat flipped that
13 pounder.
9 pounder on.
I'm talking about we got like cut off. Like hardcore.
I at least gave that other dude that I cut off some space.
Yeah, like a couple miles. This dude cut us off 100 yards. Like, he's idling straight to the juice too.
I'm gonna get this flipper out too, just hell, I don't know what to get, buddy. I'm gonna get us close to the grass so we can at least see what we're working with. Houston, what do you feel like it's gonna be when we get over here?
It's gonna look good, but we're probably gonna catch 2 fish today.
Okay.
And 1 bass, and I don't know what kind of trash fish live in here, but we might catch a dolphin, who knows?
I feel like they got crappie here. I feel like they got shallow water crappie.
I don't know, but the boats look like freaking barges coming down the, whatever this place is. Though.
So what cricket you going with first? First cast, what you got?
From just what I'm seeing right here, I'm probably gonna go with swim jig.
Swim jig first. All right, so the guys who cut us off, they quickly left. So does that mean that we've got some locals out here who know something and they quickly saw something and they're like, nah, that ain't the goods? Or are they as lost as we are and they feel bad for cutting us off? That's the real question. That's the real question. Now this guy out here who's running, I mean, he's really got his situation figured out. I mean, he's got that thing just really pegged to the floor.
God trip.
Basic, I'm probably gonna say that's a guide trip. And he's really dialed in on the situation. We're probably gonna follow his boat lake here in a little bit.
Our original plan was Lake Fork, and we're kind of disappointed we're not there, but maybe we'll catch like 1 13 pounder and it'll be worth it.
It was worth it! Okay, I'm liking the look of this. I'm straight up liking the look of this.
Hold down, brother.
All right, brother.
I need it.
Oh, it's shallow. Poles didn't even barely get like
6 inches.
It's shallow. All right, Houston's going with the Big Easy.
On the VMC.
On the VM, we will see.
Hook me up, VMC.
Hook him up.
Sponsor me!
So, the only thing we know about this place is, ow, there's bugs. All right, so the only thing we know about this place is stay away from the muddy water. That's the only advice we're given. I feel like that's pretty, I feel like that's not the strongest advice. Like that's pretty loose advice. But here's what I'm starting with: skinny dipper, low blow color. Water looks kinda, I would say it looks muddy, but we're gonna give it a shot. I have no clue. We're just gonna go fishing for a little bit, maybe give it 30 minutes on this spot, run somewhere else, see what we can come up with, and make a game plan from there. So yeah, I'm gonna go firing away in this grass that I don't even know what it's called. Little baby reed grass. Little tiny reed grass. All right, so right now, show where we're at.
We are right here.
We're right there, and I'm just gonna let you know there ain't a lot of stuff going on happening right there. So we're gonna run up to right around Eagle Bay area. We just feel like with the amount of, you know.
Yeah, we just feel like we don't know. We're just going.
We're just, all right, we're just gonna peg this sucker, so let's roll our map back up.
You tried to think of something. We don't know. Or do we?
Sugar cane, close. It's 2.6 feet right here. But we're about to fully send it, so. Hopefully we don't tear some. Heck yeah, baby, that's why you run an Atlas hydraulic jack. All right, so here's what we're working with. Houston is flipping this kind of grass right here. We're not 1,000% sure what this grass is. We just know that there's miles and miles and miles and miles and miles of it. But Houston did just catch 2 fish flipping it. Just like so. Just dob over there in the middle of it. Find a big thick clump. Dob right in the middle of that clump. Yeah, boy.
Did you see that shit?
Yeah, was that happened when you flipped in?
Yeah, as soon as I flipped in, I guess he couldn't find it or something.
Camera's rolling. I thought it was like a 4-pounder.
I did too. First Okeechobee fish.
All right, that really that bite dialed us in. So all we gotta do is just flip grass that looks like this.
Second.
Can you give me my shirt on that seat?
Yeah.
It's buggy out here now.
That only took 15 hours.
Get the 3-pounder. At least you got the flop one though.
Pull me down.
Fortunately, there's a lot of miles of that stuff, so making today a little bit difficult. Houston's caught the only 2 fish today. We fished around a lot of muddy water, but as soon as we found this clear water, we instantly Houston caught those 2 fish. So maybe we're onto something with the clear water. And the only advice that we were given for this trip is true. Find the clear water, find the fish. The problem is, this place is really shallow. You hit a lot of rocks, you hit a lot of bottom. You gotta idle a long ways. And it's just not easy to navigate. And it's hard, like everything looks the exact same from far away. You can't just look at your map or your card or paper map and just say, that looks good, I'll go try it, because it all literally looks the same. But here is what we're flipping. 1 ounce weight. I got 2 bobber stoppers on there, because thick stuff, weight jumping around. 4/0 flipping hook, Gamakatsu flipping hook, and Okeechobee crawl sweet beaver. And there you go. Now back to the action. Just like that. There's my first fish. Okeechobee. Little tiny one. But I just downsized my weight. I don't know if that matters at all, but I just felt like it was such a gigantic bait I was flipping. Had a punch skirt on and a bigger weight, and who knows? Maybe that'll be the ticket. Right, like textbook, right at the base of that. Exactly right there. How about that?
How about we just catch 2 back to back quick and then never catch them ever again?
Literally, I just said. You always hear everybody talk about catching them at the base of those little clumps of pencil reeds. And I just, as soon as I switched weights, I fished the first 2 little clumps of pencil reeds I saw. Caught 2 fish. I will.
Well, it's a good thing you're on the pencil reed bag and I'm on the semi-grass bag.
Yeah, I mean, because there's not a lot of it, so we can cover water really quickly. By the way, me and Houston don't snell our knots. Just for all the snellers versus non-snellers. And those 4 fish that we've caught have been pegged in the face. Just to make that clear. I literally pitched right at the damn babyest clump of those things.
I know, I pitched right here and you pitched at that one. Guess I should have flipped one more time.
Watch the little ones.
Big one. I thought that one was going to be big.
There too.
Sounded like it.
That's how fast you get through a pack of these. They're biting them.
Reeds.
Do it.
And the reeds.
Well, just these.
I'm talking about, was it on the reeds?
Oh yeah. You know, like all the mother clumps we've been pitching out of reeds.
Yeah.
That was the first one. Like as soon as I clicked my reel over, he was already about 7 foot to the right. Like it literally. I mean, he wasn't sitting there with his mouth open waiting on it.
Right. There you go.
That fish was in the exact middle of that huge clumper there, the dead middle of it. And the whole freaking thing shook when I flipped in there.
So they have been in little clumps, big clumps, one clump,
Single sticks, triple sticks.
reeds, whatever kind of grass that was when we first pulled in.
There's my lunker of the day so far.
Come to Okeechobee, people.
Come to Okeechobee.
Oh, come to Okeechobee.
Okeechobee, baby. That's why you come to Okeechobee. I might need to put my damn chesty on. Something just got swallowed right there.
They were right about that clean water.
Yeah, they were. Ben had it.
Big?
No. He like swam all the way out after he got it. Me and you'd be having an orange tail on right now, flipping that muddy water. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be throwing my spinner bait. I think I'm onto something here.
I do too.
Like, I really do.
That pocket rock has got some damn action. I
That's
threw
what
it around.
Wissinger won that BFL on.
Is it?
Yeah, at Mitchell.
I threw it around the other day and caught someone at the end one.
He throws it on a shaky head.
That's odd. I bet it has a ton of action on a shaky head. Damn, it would cap my week off to catch one of some shit like this. Done. Week is capped. Week is capped.
just saw that. It's a good thing you didn't.
It's a mudfish.
A what fish?
Mudfish, look at it.
Yeah, I ain't never seen one of those. Oh God, they're mean. He's spawning. Look at that bloody tail. He's mean. Thanks, bro. You're welcome, catcher.
Oh,
Better be glad it wasn't a bass.
I was glad actually. I dedicate this trip to all the times you've whooped my ass in derbies.
Yeah, I don't ever whip you in fun days.
Cause I mean, I'm just really ahead right now on this fun day. Well, it's been a decent day on Lake Okeechobee. We started out really terrible and slow, but we ended up finding some clean water and caught about 15 fish. No big ones. Houston caught a 3-pounder, but I did want to show one quick thing. Although this grass is all over the lake, this is what we caught them on. These little pencil reeds right here, whatever these are called. The tall grass right there mixed with the short grass right there, and every little bitty clump like that one, you'd pitch in right at the base of it and pretty much gonna get bit. So there's thousands and thousands of these clumps everywhere, but some of them you'd pitch at, you'd get bit. And you can see kind of here, there's a main grass line. I don't know if you can see that real well. That's the main grass line, and that's out in the middle of nowhere in the lake. So we started on the main grass line, got a couple bites, but when we moved inside, way in there, right inside this main grass line, that's where we caught our fish at, kind of, I guess, protected a little bit. The water was a little bit cleaner in there, and yeah, it's kind of what we figured out. We really have no clue, but we did have a pretty good, fun little time. All right, 2 main baits we used. Both of us obviously flipped the whole time. We didn't have enough packs of these beaver, so we're gonna go right now and buy some more, but this is a Reaction Innovations sweet beaver. This is Okeechobee 420. This is Okeechobee Crawl, and that was definitely the best one, but we ran out of them. You can see it's got some blue on the side. We got some green pumpkin on the other side. That was the best. We ran out of those. Used Magic Crawl Swirl. That really smashed them too. So those were 2 flipping baits we used. Thanks to everyone for watching this video. If you will, please subscribe to the channel. That helps me out a ton. And so tomorrow we're gonna go, the next video that I post, we're going to a lake that's kind of a little hidden gem. So we're gonna go there. That's gonna be it for this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Drop a comment below on what you think is the best flipping bait to use in Florida. Flipping grass, and we will see you on the next one.